Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Show, and I have just witnessed Huddersfield Town 2, West Bromwich Albion 1. Leeds United are promoted to the Premier League. Congratulations, Leeds and all the Leeds fans. Congratulations, Huddersfield, on a great win. And Brentford, it is up for grabs now for Brentford to take that second automatic promotion place. Incredible scenes. A very unlikely breakaway goal at the end, but it is done. Leeds are up, and Brentford, history is there for all of you. I'm going to drink to all of those people. If you are watching in the chat, please give a thumbs up, get your comments in. Congratulations, Huddersfield, but congratulations, Leeds. 16 years away, and they are up. I don't think anyone cares, but we will go through the game we've just seen. This is the review. We'll do more reaction to Leeds going up as and when, but stay in the chat. I'm sure it's going to be a good old time over the next hour or so here. And there you have it. That is the league table frozen after Huddersfield scored. An unassailable lead for Leeds United. They are back in the Premier League, but now, frankly, all eyes on Brentford. A draw tomorrow, and they will go into game week 46 in second place. Be under no illusions, this is an absolute disaster for West Brom. The worst possible outcome from today has happened there. Huddersfield, I guess we have to say congratulations. Well done, Cowleys. He sat in. They got an early goal. He left some attacking players on the bench. And now look at them. They are, well, to all intents and purposes, they are safe, aren't they? Given the goal difference of the sides on 45 points in the relegation zone. Remember, Wigan are in there as well. Huddersfield looking very, very much like they're safe. Get your comments in. We will go through the nuts and bolts of this game. It was an early goal from, my goodness me, Chris Willock on 3 minutes. Bakuna puts the free kick in there. Poor from Johnston in the goal there. Can he just catch that? Bounces up off his foot. There is Chris Willock to stick in a goal which really played completely into what Huddersfield wanted to do. They got the early lead. They got their noses in front in this one, which meant that they could sit back and try and frustrate West Brom, which for the most part they managed to do until the end of the first half. A couple of then contentious moments, a big penalty call on 39. The ball is headed back, recycled. Dean Garner's in the box. Stearman appears to have his hands on Dean Garner's back. Dean Garner goes down, no penalty. But here comes the equalising goal on 41 minutes. And I'm sure nobody cares now. But at the top of your picture there, Dara O'Shea offside, leaning offside with his head. The ball swings in. It's pushed out by Lossell, as was pointed out in the chat. Therefore rendering probably Dean Garner and Higazi not offside because of the new passage of play. However, O'Shea heads it in, so that goal should probably have been chalked off. In we go then into the second half. And I said at half time, I just can't see Huddersfield scoring in this second half. I expected them to sit in, but we knew he had Carlin Grant and Kachunga and Smith Rowe on the bench if he was in the game. You have to give Danny Cowley some credit for how this one has played out. Kravinovic and Grzycki come in right at the start of the second half. Kravinovic is going to be a way more attacking midfielder than Jake Livermore. Beans there was no real need to have the sitting midfielder in there. Grzycki in for Phillips. Phillips has been ineffective for a few games now, sadly, for him. There's loads of yellow cards in this half. I'm not going to read them all out. From the free kick, though, Huddersfield did have a chance here, but Kuna spins in a lovely ball. A few of the players throw themselves at it. I think Chris Schindler is the closest to it, and he just can't convert there. And then, really, it's all West Brom, but it's all playing in front of Huddersfield, I think. They didn't really get behind and create the chances that you would think that the amount of the ball they had would have warranted. I'll get the stats up as we are doing this broadcast. Dean Garner curls it from the left here. Lossell and Stearman a bit nervous. They get in each other's way. Falls to Pereira on the volley. He can't get enough on that. Bit scuffy, certainly for a player of his caliber. On we go. More subs. Pereira in off the right on 61. It's a throw in. It falls for him. He takes it on the volley with the left foot. It is parried out and it falls back to Pereira. Maybe one of two defenses in half. We've seen he's okay in the year after the goal at Sheffield Wednesday. He tried over this and over the crossbar it goes. In and goes pretty much attack the defence as we're coming up to the 80-minute mark. Here comes a couple of key subs. So Kachunga comes in for Willock to give him some legs down that right-hand side. Willock having a good impact and certainly early on in this game. Kravinovic gets booked for diving. Now, here's probably the best chance. 82, Robinson, Kravinovic, Pereira then feeds Robinson. It really opened up for him. He's got the angle to go for the left foot across the keeper and he scuffs it. He kind of kicks it into the ground and it makes the save. Lursell in goal. Lursell with a lovely bit of time wasting there, pretending his hamstring goes and then going and getting a drink. And then on 85, the moment that probably all Leeds and Brentford fans could not believe, because not only are Huddersfield going to sit in and get a draw here, but up they go on the counter. Remember, Smith Rowe, a second half sub in the number 10 position. It's really good from Lewis O'Brien. He drives left of centre. Remember, West Brom have no protection now in that area. They've gone for Kravinovic and Sawyers, which I love. They're two great players, but no protection in defensive midfield. And he can slip the ball through there. Look in the shot, completely free is Emil Smith Rowe. The ball is played through. He gets a nice touch on the left foot. And oh my God, sitting watching it, I actually Neil Warnocked. I properly did. Unbelievable moment there. Could not believe it. And he finds the corner, puts it in the net, and basically in that moment, panic. It's happening for Brentford, and it's definitely happening right now for Leeds United. Incredible end to that game. Wow. There you have your stats. 13 shots to 7 in West Brom's favour, 4 each on target, 2 big chances to 1. They didn't take them today. They had the ball. They had 78 passes in the attacking third. But Danny Cowley has done a number on Slaven Bilic here. And Leeds fans went through this last year. The tension, the nerves, and West Brom have really, really dropped the ball here. Let's look at the league table one more time before we go into your comments, of which I can see there are nearly 100 already. West Brom, 82 points. There, the L hasn't come up in the column yet because it was a live league table. Leeds are up. I mean, Brentford could catch them with 2 wins to be champions, but Leeds basically now need 1 point to win the title at Derby on Sunday. Leeds are up. West Brom, have they just bottled it? Look at the goal difference as well, 12 ahead. A draw for Brentford tomorrow at Stoke. It is Barnsley at home for them on the last day of the season. Brentford now basically need 4 points from those 2 games to get up. They do not have to win both of them. Wow, wow. Seismic stuff at the end there. Huddersfield 2, West Brom 1, Leeds promoted to the Premier League, and things have just got very, very real for Brentford as well. Quickly, before we go to the comments, as per usual, you can support the channel via chat. If you hit the follow button next to where you make your live chats, you can subscribe on Patreon, hit like, get involved in the comments. But let's get in there right now and see your comments. Ask Goodmanson, Premier League, congratulations, guys. Absolutely, congratulations. Matthew says it's done. Leeds are being promoted. Lots of happy people. I will try and live vicariously through your happiness here as a long-suffering Ipswich fan. Congratulations, I'll say it over and again, to Leeds. We're promoted, says Kurt. David says West Brom have had the possession but not made much of it. Huddersfield have taken the chances. Leeds fans, welcome back to the big time indeed. Congratulations to every last one of you. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be stuck in the Championship. I know what it's like to go to League One. I know what it's like to get promoted to the Premier League as well, would you believe? But congratulations, Mike. He says, get in, you beauty. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Heretic says, there we go. And yeah, you do. And it has just made me scroll all the way down to the bottom. My apologies, everybody. Stay with me. So many of your chats here. I want to scroll right up to the top and get a little bit of a sense here how you guys are feeling. Anthony says it's going to get messy, Ben. We will see. Hopefully, I have not missed anything out here. I'm seeing super chats coming through and all sorts. Andy, I'm trying to scroll up even higher. There's just hundreds of comments. Andy, thank you so much, sir. A £20 super chat. My phone is constantly trying to send a file to the laptop. Let's turn it off. There we go. Right. Thank you, Andy. That is so kind. I don't know why it is not letting me scroll. I think we're actually at the top there. So, Mally, I can see your super chat there. He says you've worked tirelessly since lockdown. I don't drink, so thinks I'm going to have to. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Gaza says Huddersfield safe on the beach on Wednesday. Yes, they are. What a result for Huddersfield. Indeed. Mike, 250 South African rand. Thank you so much. Congratulations, sir. And Paula, thank you, Huddersfield Town. Come on, you bees. Yes, indeed. In the words of Brian Moore, it's up for grabs now for Brentford, isn't it? Lee says, Ben, we did it over 2,000 in the live watch on All Leeds TV. Congratulations to the All Leeds boys who I've been on, and I know. Ashley says, thank you, Huddersfield. We're up. Rom says, we are going up. Tim, thank you so much. I think they're Aussie dollars, aren't they? Thank you, sir. Doesn't matter. So kind. I will drink to that. Lewis says, QPR to get a result at West Brom to get the Brentford promoted. Typical Rangers. We'll see. It's so, I cannot believe Brentford are in this position that they're in now. 8 wins in a row. All the pressure on them tomorrow. My God. Russell. It's Leeds. Yes, congratulations, all of you guys who are Leeds fans here. Michael, a £5 super chat. I'm happy, Ben. I suspect you are, sir. Congratulations. I drink to every last one of you. Mr. Leeds, a £10 super chat. I'll drink to you, sir. Leeds are up. Well done, Ben, from Terry and James O'Hearn. Congratulations, lads. Thank you so much for the support. So kind. I'm really happy for all you Leeds guys. I know how mental you all are. I know what you've been through over the years. My team is in League One at the moment. I know you've been there. So, Matthew, congratulations, Leeds fans. Absolutely. Ingemar says Leeds are home again. Will be accompanied by Brentford. Jake says, get the likes in, lads and lasses. Get the likes in. It's a like to say congratulations to Huddersfield. Congratulations to Leeds, indeed. Oliver is a Huddersfield fan, so magnanimous there. Congratulations for Leeds for your promotion. Good day for West Yorkshire. I just knew when Huddersfield would point the Cowleys that my bet was out the window. Had Huddersfield to get relegated. There we go. Nick says congratulations to as well. Stephen, what a way to celebrate the centenary and what a way to pay homage to Trevor Cherry, Norman Hunter and Jack Charlton, who have all died recently. Dan says marching on together. Wolf, yes, Terry is very safe. Send the kids down for a nice South London day out last game. Oh, it's at Millwall on the last game. Hey, that plays into Millwall's hands in terms of the playoff. Ian, thank you so much, sir. £10 super chat. I'll drink to that. Congratulations, Ian. Joe says 16 years of pain coming out. Isn't it just? Thought you were there last year, but the big psychological breakdown, the bottle, is that what West Brom are going through right now? Adam and Eve, Super Leeds United in the Premier League. Congratulations, sir. Andrew says you can buy a Leeds season ticket with all your subs you're getting. Thank you, guys. Remember, the subs aren't going to buy a season ticket. They aren't going to buy me any wine. We're trying to go full time with this. Remember, you Leeds fans, don't leave me. We're going to be doing the Dearly Departed show next year, covering the 3 promoted teams, and one of them will be Leeds United. You like the sound of that? Vio is happy. It has opened up for Brentford. Incredible. Kieran, promoted to the Prem, get in. Absolutely. Danny says, now dreaming of a Stoke win and a Guard of Honour on Saturday. They could be champions by Sunday, I think he means. Who cares? Hey, fill the pipe. Leeds are going up. Leeds are going up. Yes, they are. Derby won't give you a Guard of Honour. Well, we'll see. We'll see indeed. Calm, the form fan, magnanimous there. Congratulations, Leeds. A little wobble during January, Feb, but took a breather and went again. Best team all season. And honestly, if it wasn't for a really good Norwich team and a once-in-a-generation Sheffield United team, they would have done it last season, wouldn't they? Leeds on the beach. Absolutely, Leeds on the beach. Nothing to play for other than the championship title now. And they can win it on Sunday. Get the wine out, says Anthony. We're celebrating. Congratulations, all of you. I think Marcelo owes the Cowley boys a case of premium wine. Seems like he respects them and vice versa from what I've seen when Leeds played them. They got it dead, didn't they? Left the attackers on the bench. And oh my God, they did it, didn't they? I did upload, just to let you all know, a new version of my silly Leeds song. Obielsa is now up on YouTube. Don't go and listen to it now. Go and listen to it later. But if you wouldn't mind retweeting that we put a bit of work into that. So all a good little bit of fun there. Moving on to more of your comments here. Pablo, vamos Argentina, carajo. Congratulations, sir. Drink up, Ben, says Baps. Thank you. A £5 super chat. Thank you, Baps. Great subscriber there. Jaggy's lost it. Crying like a little girl. Congratulations there. Voyou says, I said Brentford have about 30% chance of promotion before this match. I'd say 80 now. 4 points from 2 games. And they have done it. My God. Craig, yes. Get in there, Ben. We've done it. I know you're secretly excited about this. I'm outwardly excited about this. Very, very well deserved. Bremner's Ghost. Fireworks and all sorts going off in Wakey. Michael says, come on, Brentford. All in our own hands. Isn't it just? It is open there. Henry, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Too kind. I'll drink to you. £20 super chat. So kind. Thank you so much. 16 years of pain finally over, says S. Levitt. Brilliant stuff. Dale, we are going up. We are going up. Chris, will Brentford handle the pressure now? It's in their hands. Different scenario. Can they do it? Brentford, they've been kind of chasing this unlikely dream, but now it is in their hands. Let's all settle down. I'll be watching tomorrow. We'll be on here. Let's see what Brentford do tomorrow. It is in their hands. The Leeds donations flooding in, Ben. Yes, so gracious. You're a great bunch of Leeds fans. You're an honorary Leeds fan there, whether I like it or not. I'll drink to that, Tim. Thank you. Voyo, I'm so happy as a Brentford fan. We're celebrating my friend's birthday down in Bath. I'm so happy right now. Look, watching it, I'm sitting there thinking, look, Pereira's going to score at the end here. But for it to go the other way, wow, just an incredible moment. Mally says, not allowed a super chat or sticker. We'll keep trying. I'm sure I saw your super chat come through, Mally. So make sure you don't pay twice if you do. Chris, 44-year-old man in tears. We've added snot and I don't care. Congratulations, Chris. There we go. PH Leeds, great show. Celebrations. Enjoy it. Have one with me. I hope you've all got a beer or, if you're mental like me, wine. Marcus says, Ben's going to get so trolleyed last night. Yes, and you all owe Oliver, the only Huddersfield fan in the chat here, I think, a big shout out there. Amazing win for Huddersfield. Chris, Ben, now do you believe? I believe that if Brentford win tomorrow, they are that close to the Premier League in second place. Wow. And can we get the top two teams who never had any parachute payments? You guys know how much I hate parachute payments, and Leeds have never had them. Brentford have never had them. That would be a good 2 fingers up to that awful system, wouldn't it? So, yes, good luck, Brentford, is all I can say against Bet365 and parachute-funded Stoke City tomorrow night. Passes Chris some Kleenex and a beer. Get one down here. There we go. And there you go. Chris has congratulated Leeds after all. We knew he would. Ron Burgundy, yes, finally we are there. Brentford still have all on the way. Barnsley played against us. I would sit back against anyone playing that way. If they need to win at Brentford to survive, watch out. Interesting. Chris says, we'll get you a beer at the 100 Club next time I see it. Absolutely. It's going to be hard for me to get a ticket at Leeds next season, isn't it now? So I'm going to need all you friends to help me out next season. Then you're going to be bladdered tonight. Matthew, I don't know if you'd noticed, but I can drink a lot of wine without getting bladdered. Been practicing a lot of time. Don't be hating, guys. Leeds deserve it. Of course they do. Absolutely they do. Incredible. Jake says Brentford will finish second. They want it too much to finish lower. Let's see now. Leeds have deserved it. Of course they have, haven't they? Leather says, what a great couple of seasons. We just had the choice to watch. And remember that, Leeds fans, because the Premier League might be very different. You know, it might be less wins, less points, you know, less of the great moments that you've had. Just remember how amazing having that manager in this division has been. And as a neutral, it's been joyous to watch. It really, really has. Mally, please tell me you haven't super chatted more than once, because I'll give you the money back if you have, mate. Wish I could have sent you more. You've worked tirelessly since the lockdown. I don't drink, so you'll have to. Mally, great subscriber, always in the chats there. Thank you, sir. Very, very kind indeed. Yeah, here's Bielsa ball. Incredible. Eli, if Brentford win tomorrow and we win Sunday, they will only need a point against us. Both teams might settle. That could be fascinating, couldn't it? You could have a situation where a draw, Eli's totally right, where a draw totally suits both teams. That will be very interesting. I wouldn't want to be a West Brom fan watching that game. Hey, thinking about doing a watch along as well on Wednesday. So join us for that. Are Leeds going to splash the cash? I think they are, especially if Mr. Ben White is available. Fidan, so happy for Leeds. Afterling Skills, West Brom bottle jobs. Have they bottled it? It's gone horribly, horribly wrong for them tonight. I mean, look, you can say West Brom bottle jobs, or you can say Brentford have won 8 games on the trot to put that amount of pressure on them. It's been incredible from Brentford to do that. Ridley says, well done, Leeds. I think Ridley are you Derby? Ridley? Sorry if I've got that wrong. Magnanimous, great stuff. West Bottlers Albion, more like, there we go. Leeds to stuff Derby, so Marcelo gets his title. Pablo in the Prem. Haaland coming home. Lots of excited Leeds fans indeed. Heretic, well done, Huddersfield. Safe now. Attack the Championship next year, and thank you. Yes. Leeds fans, don't forget what Huddersfield have done for you today. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Am I supposed to sing that? Marcelo BL. So is it Seven Nation Army one? I don't know. Ridley says, I said West Brom will bottle it. Brentford will take that second place. It's already written. Look, West Brom are not bottling this, by the way. They haven't been in bad form. Yeah, I think it needs to be a positive affirmation for what Brentford have done rather than a negative one for West Brom. It's not always someone bottling it, especially when second place is potentially on for 10 straight wins, the streak of all streaks. Let's have a look. Yeah. Condolences to West Brom fans. We've been there and it hurts. Believe me, I've been there as an Ipswich fan as well. And it definitely hurts indeed. Sorry, I'm having to scroll again all the way up. Where are we? Sorry. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. Keep with me, guys. Keep with me. Keep the super chats coming because I want to read them all out. I think, yeah, that will do. Brentford are grateful for Huddersfield. You think Brentford are getting autos now? Can I answer you at about 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow? We'll be on here. So Bielsa probably doesn't even know that Leeds are up. I think that means up yet. Tim says keep those donations going in, and Ben will be blooded. Jake, we got a few emotional Leeds fans here. Indeed, I'm going to turn that off. That's West Brom and Watford on my iPad now. Not interested. Although we might be seeing one of them next season. Unlikely. Sean, West Brom are falling apart again. No, it doesn't have the same cadence about it. Remember, if West Brom don't make it, give Brentford some credit because it has literally been the mother of all sprints behind them. Mark says, we have been the best team all season. Marcelo Bielsa fully deserved this. Sorry, I've got leaky eye again. Let me put my hair up. There we go. Right. Radaby says, there were times when I thought I wouldn't live to see the day. Well, you have. Congratulations. Absolutely. Lee. Oh, God, I've got streaky eyes. Nothing to do with all you emotional Leeds fans. Honestly, you know I have problems with my eye. Lee says, not much, but all I got. Oh, Lee, that's very, very kind. €10 from Lee. I think, are you in Spain, Lee? Is that right? Thank you, sir. Very, very kind. Thank you all so much for all these super chats. Ever in doubt, Ben, says Chris. Yeah, to be fair to you, Chris, you have never doubted it. Bielsa out shopping at his local grocers. Didn't Alan Shearer creosote the fence after Blackburn won the title? There we go. Ridley says, I'd much rather be having big clubs like Leeds in the Prem instead of the Bournemouths. You may say otherwise, Ben, for the channel. Yeah. Give me my Aston Villas, Forests, Leeds, Sheffield Wednesdays, etc. But there we go. Russell, how do you send money and round it up to £1? Keeps going to 99p. Russell, whatever you want to do, buddy. I don't mind if it says 0.99. It's very kind of you to even contemplate it. Mally says, watch Brentford. Can you imagine that if Brentford, all the pressure goes on them and they falter? Oh, dear. I don't know how I feel about that. Leeds will be going to play at Goodison, Anfield, Old Trafford, and all the Premier League grounds. And remember as well, we know that they fill all of those away ends already, so they're definitely going to be. Luis, Bielsa, Aya, Katsi, say Gaia. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's nice. Power the Killer, get in there. Absolutely, sir. Congratulations. Owen, get in Leeds. I love you. Shaft, thank you very much. £10 super chat. I'll drink to that indeed. All Leeds TV was a hysterical watch. I'd imagine they were a bit on edge, weren't they? Ken Goodness, Ken. Ken has contributed maybe 3 or 4 times in a row now. Thank you, sir. I will drink to you. Congratulations to Ken and all the Leeds fans. Congratulations to Max, not that one who plays for Wigan, but Max in Australia. 14 Australian dollars 99. Thank you so much. I'll drink to that. We're going to need a refill in a minute, guys. Keep faith, Ben. Everything changes, and we'll be here to see Ipswich fortunes improve with you, lad. Fingers crossed. Maybe one day. It's difficult as an Ipswich fan because we had so many years of overachieving. You wonder whether normality for Ipswich is just the second tier somehow. But hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day indeed. Who would have thought Huddersfield, says Shane, would help us getting promoted? They did you a solid today. They really did. What a performance that was. Michael, thank you, sir. £5. Super chat. Thank you so much. Ben, going to be drunk. Come on. Test me. Go on. Test me. Right. I am going to block Senio. Apologies, sir. If you're a nice person, I'm putting you in the timeout. If you're a nice person, sorry, but can you stop being a prick in the chat, please? You're gone. Shaft says, thank you for your unbiased and championship update through the season. Keep watching next season. Jake says, love my song on repeat. Yes, please go to Twitter at Benjamin Bloom. Do it now. At Benjamin Bloom and retweet the Bielsa song. I want to get that into the Leeds consciousness there. Let's have a look here. Just so my granddad played for Brentford in the 50s, saw it in the top flight. He's got Alzheimer's and cried down the fact. Oh, boy, that's my mum has Alzheimer's. I know exactly the pain that you're in there. So if he understood that and he enjoyed it, that's wonderful. Brilliant stuff, Voyeur. Alan says, unbelievable. Go on, Leeds. Absolutely. QSI will be calling right now. I suspect there was already something in place with QSI, weren't they? Ellie, hey, mate, are you Slaven Bilic in or out? Goodness me. In. We'll see. Haley says, what a terrible day for Rangers. Samuel gone. Brentford make it automatic so Fulham can win the playoffs. Bailey, stick with it. Stick with it. You'll be here next season, Bailey, with me, won't you? There we go. Bob. Are you a Leeds fan? No, I'm an Ipswich fan, but I'm a football fan, and congratulations to Leeds. Going to get my shirt on shortly and go shopping in Cardiff. Go to the pub, Mally. Go on. Go and enjoy yourself. I don't think Bielsa will accept anything less than the title now. Of course not. Andrew says, keep pinching myself. Still can't believe I've actually done it. I could kiss you, Ben. There we go. One on the cheek there, Andrew. Congratulations, sir. Rebecca, congratulations, my dear. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. The HAR gamer. Give me the bottle of wine. I don't even drink wine. Do you know what? I went to Budgeon's and I got the expensive Rioja for you Leeds fans tonight. So we can all drink together. But really, we're drinking to Bielsa and Brad Rosani, aren't we? Incredible. Gordon says, seen your new Leeds songs. Well done, mate. Yeah, if anyone wants to post the Leeds song, is anyone on any of the Leeds forums? If anyone could post the Leeds song on any of the forums, I'll drink to that as well. Help share it. And if anyone knows any of the Leeds journalists as well, send it over. Phil Hay and Graham Smith. That'd be great to get a retweet, or God, even one of the players. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. David says, Huddersfield are safe now. Goal difference is too good over Luton and Hull. Also, Wigan's -12 if that happens. Yeah, I think you're right, David. I think they are safe. Tim, shout out to all fellow Leeds fans in Leeds, UK, overseas, and here in Oz. Big Frank, the binoculars are coming to Chelsea. To be fair, I'm going to stand up for Frank and the Derby players. I think any team would have done that, wouldn't they? Maybe you can forgive them now. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to smash them on Sunday. There we go. Anna, well done, Leeds. Deserved. You've been excellent, especially against us. B's season ticket holder. Go on, Anna. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. James, I won't read the first bit. I never cry, but I admit I was at the end. Unbelievable. It was so weird, wasn't it? When Smith Rowe scored, I don't know if anyone else did this. I literally went and just froze for a minute. I think my dogs have just arrived home. You may be able to hear them there. Unbelievable scenes. Right, where are we at? We just read James is coming. Ben, can you do a live performance of O Bielsa? Hey, get me invited to Leeds and I will do it. Absolutely. What's the guy called? Paul, who plays in the thing. I'll come up and do it if I'm invited. Brentford, 4 points. Wow, new ground, new division. I told you. West Brom, not quite good enough. Well, don't count your chickens yet. What's the saying? Many a slip betwixt cup and lip. Absolutely. Is that Shakespeare? Am I quoting Shakespeare? Unbelievable. Thumbs up for Ben, lads. Yeah, absolutely. Stick your thumbs up. Leeds are going up and Norwich and Villa are going down. Yeah, Villa on the brink, Ben, on the brink. I can finally watch the Amazon documentary now. I know it's got. Are they filming again this season? I wonder whether they let them back in there. Mally, thank you. I got you super chat. You're good, sir. You're great, and I'm sure we'll see you next season indeed. Mr. Leeds says, "Come on, Stoke. Surely you Leeds fans are behind Brentford now. Surely now you're shaking them off." Kjell, proud to be, if I pronounced that right, proud to be Leeds United Norway. Absolutely, congratulations. When I went to Leeds Villa last season, I think I went in the hospitality. Get me. And I'm sure the Norwegian Leeds fans were over then. Kjell, you might be able to remind me. Joe, thank you, sir. £10 super chat. Very, very kind. Alan, my first game to see Leeds was in '63. Leeds are going up. Well, you've been very privileged to see some very damn good teams under Don Revie. I'm sure this one is probably one of your favourites now, though, isn't it? There you go. Matthew explains what I feel about parachute payments. Craig, very well done, Leeds. By far the best side, thoroughly deserved. A team that certainly should be in the Premier League. Over to Brentford now. Finally, they get their shot at West Brom. Well said, Craig, who is a Villa fan. Can Leeds get a binocular company to sponsor us just for the Derby game? Binoculars, yeah, that would be S-housery of the highest level. Joe, thank you again for your super chat. Huge celebrations here. 16 years of hurt. Bielsa, wonderful. Rico says, he's on the JD and Coke. There you go. There was a time where Ipswich had Jonathan Douglas and Giles Coke in central midfield. JD and Coke. You heard it here first. Paul says, champions, calorie right on the pop, cried after that. That's about the fifth or sixth grown man who's admitted to crying tonight. Sadly for West Brom, and we've been here before as a Leeds fan, they looked panicked. And it's so weird, isn't it? That punch-drunk feeling at the end of a game. If I was in the stadium for that, I would say they're done. They're done. Look at them. They are done. That goal has psychologically killed them. Can Leeds buy Ben White? You have to ask Tony Bloom, the Brighton owner, about that, but we will see. We'll forever be thankful to Bielsa. I think that needs to be pushed out to Radrazani and Orta as well for Leeds. They've all done fabulous, haven't they? They've made mistakes. I'll do a video on this tomorrow in the morning. They've made mistakes, but in the main, they've reacted to them. I'm thinking about Christensen and Heckingbottom, some of the signings, but they've reacted quickly and decisively. They've stayed on the right side of FFP. They've done it the right way, playing beautiful football, haven't they? Top five, first season easy. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, Radrazani, Kinnear, Orta, Bielsa. Yes, all of them need to be thanked, don't they? Keith says, if Brentford blow this after 8 wins, I will be gutted. I bet you will. Absolutely buzzing, Ben. We've played the best football and deserve to go out. Thank you for your coverage. I will still be watching. Yes, we're going to do the. We're going to cover the 3 promoted teams next season. So do stick with me. Anthony, first game in 74. I'd better not say who we beat. That'll be Ipswich then. We won 2-1. I don't want to upset Ben. There we go. Hey, look, we always beat you at Portman Road recently, don't we? Anyway, so more by luck than judgment the last time. But there we go. Joe says Bilic is a gent and would prefer the baggies, to be honest. Interesting. Brentford trying to steal our thunder. EFL cash piggy is gone. I think you might be right about that. Alan's another grown man in tears. There we go. Jeff says nearly there. 10k subs. If you're watching At the moment, I think you can even hit the subscribe button whilst you're watching. Someone let me know if that's true. Please do. We are closing in. If I pull my phone up right now, we are closing in. Where's the number? 9915, 85 to go. Please go and retweet the Bielsa video as well, the Bielsa song on YouTube as well and on Twitter. Condolences to West Brom. We've been there and it hurts. Yes, indeed. Moving on. Eli says, least deserve it. Congrats to Yorkshire teams in the Prem, which is good to see. Absolutely. You can probably guess I've pressed the wrong button again and now I have to scroll up all of your glorious comments. We're going to keep reading them, though. I can see, God, a load more super chats as well. So good thing I poured another drink, wasn't it? Marcus says, if West Brom finish third, then sixth place will really fancy the playoffs now. Yeah, Cardiff at the moment. Millwall are sneaking in there, aren't they? Aren't they indeed? Wolf says, I was waiting 27 years before we made it to the top flight. Another 30 since. 16 years is not. That's from a Millwall fan there. Wolf. If Brentford win the last two matches, they deserve it. Come on, Liz. God, 10 wins on the trot for promotion. You think they deserve it? Yeah, absolutely. Brentford have done incredibly well. West Brom just seem to be running out of gas. Pressure is getting to them. So now for West Brom, that's 2 draws and a defeat in the last 3, isn't it? I saw Ipswich do this in the late 90s, I promise. Choking like this. Horrible, horrible. Jamal, do you think West Brom could drop points against Stoke and help West Brom get automatic? Yes, could happen. All the pressure could go on Brentford and they could blow it. We will see. Ben, is the missus ready for my bladdering? Yeah, she'll look after me, don't worry. Huddersfield fans will be livid. Oh, well, champions and we'll make a dent in the Premier League. Clubs like us don't go up to survive. We'll challenge in the top 6, Ben. Space and time, and we excel in that. Well, let's see, Paul. Let's see. Just shows what can be achieved by investing in good management team and not expensive players. Yes, I agree. Remember, a few expensive signings, but remember the first year was funded by the sale of Chris Wood, wasn't it? The second year was funded by the sale of Ronaldo Vieira, and the third year was funded by the sales of Jack Clark and Pontus Jansson. They've run a really tight ship. I'll do a video on tomorrow. John, another one in tears. Ginola mode activated. I wish I could play like him or looked at him. Thank you, Auto and Radrazani. Yes, they've done superb, haven't they? From that heartbreaking pick of Marco sat in the tunnel at QPR to this day, long road, but we are there. I was at that QPR game as well. That was when I was the curse of Leeds, apparently. But there we go. Goodmanson says, I missed the first 2 super chats. I'm so sorry. If anyone's super chat, there's literally hundreds of comments on here. So I need to drink once and twice. Thank you, Goodmanson. Sir, if you're just having me on there, then that's S-housery at the highest level, but I do appreciate it. We were crying with sadness last season, but this season, tears of joy, absolutely. I was there. You know, I was at those playoff games. You can watch my video on it back on the channel. We've all got something in our eyes. David says, cheers, Ben. Going to stick with you even though we're going up. David, please stay tuned. We'll do the Dearly Departed videos next season. It's okay to cry, Ben. We know you are Leeds. Look, I'm never going to take the Ipswich scarf down. I promise you. I promise you. Who am I backing to get in the playoffs? Should Brentford get second? Kai, you know me better than that, buddy. It's a championship. I'm not backing anybody. Jesus, anything could happen tomorrow. Brentford could win 4-0. Stoke could win 3-0. Could be a draw. Who knows? But Brentford strong now. 4 points from 2 games. That's all they need with the goal difference. God, George, man, I've been there. I'm sorry. I've been there. I've been at Birmingham City in 98, 99, and we lost and basically threw away automatic promotion. I've been there. I've been at Crewe at home as well the season before. Wow. I feel you, mate. I feel you, honestly. DE, what a day to be alive. I never thought it would come to this. Great channel. Keep up. Thank you, DE. And congratulations to you, sir. Brilliant stuff. George, keep watching. There's still You can still make automatic, honestly. It's the championship, isn't it? Ben, you can stop crying, mate. Leeds are up now. Tears of happiness. Start crying, hey? George, hang in there. Yes, well said, Mike. Well said, indeed. Anthony, Leeds could be champions before Sunday. Brentford don't win tomorrow. Yes, that is the situation. Jack says, Ben, we get to talk about my shirts. That's good. This one's from Zara, the high street fashion chain Zara. My tip on shirts is go to the discount bit and you'll find all the loud shirts that no one has bought, and they'll all be reduced for about 10 or 12 pounds. And then buy them all in medium, and away you go. There we go. James, outstanding, sir. Literal tears in my eyes. I'll still be on this channel next season. Oh, that's so kind. Best YouTube championship YouTuber by a country mile. Thank you, James. Congratulations to you. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Thank you for covering Leeds. I cover the championship, and Leeds are the big story at the moment, aren't they? So I think you like Leeds fans, Ben. Come on, look. How nice are they being to me? Look, even when I remember going to QPR this season and Leeds lost the game, and, I got loads of rubbish about being the curse and stuff. And I walked by the away stand and 2 or 3 Leeds fans stopped me then and said, "Oh, I know you," but they were all absolutely lovely to me. And I've been stopped in Ellen Road a few times as well. So good bunch, absolutely good bunch. Ed Jones, I'll help you out. Bielsa Aya Kasi Kasaga means that's tremendous, Ed. I'm not going to read it. There we go. Boys, we are Premier League. I say we are Premier League. West Brom literally did a lead. Watch Brentford lose tomorrow. It could happen. It could happen. David says, let's get him drunk. The fire from Bloom. Was that when I put the guy in timeout? There we go. Look at that. There it is. George says, yes, but the whole club has dropped their heads. Not a good thing when we're going into playoffs, but well done, Leeds. George, brilliant stuff. That's a proper football fan, isn't it? There we go. Paul, I'm trying to get odds on a top 6 finish. QSI want to buy Haaland, not BS. Watch this price. I doubt it. He's a Leeds fan and wants to come. Yes, going to be a fun time next season, isn't it? Anthony, thank you, sir. $9.99 on the super chat. I will drink to that. Leeds have to be your second team after that. Do we believe in second teams? Do we do that? I don't know. Maybe. Play the song on here now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play the little tweet that I put out. I think you probably heard it before, didn't you? Yeah, you feeling that? Oh, yeah. Good lyric, that, yeah? There you go. There it is. Oh, Bielsa. Go on Twitter, at Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. Go and press retweet that. Send that to the Leeds journalists. There we go. Charles, going to miss you, mate. I'll miss you guys too. But make sure we'll do a show next year. We'll follow the 3 promoted teams. Obviously, go and follow Joe and All Leeds TV for your dedicated Leeds stuff. But I will still be checking in. Do not worry about that. In fact, we'll probably do a video and we'll ask the subscribers what they actually want in respects of because the thing is, if ever I do a Premier League game, I do get messages saying, "Oh, you're ditching the Championship now." So we'll, as always, I'll ask the subscribers. But the idea is that we'll do a weekly review just on Leeds and whoever goes up. Hey, whoever the other 2 are. Forest to lose the next 2, Cardiff to lose against Borough, and the Mighty Lions to upset the odds. Mill. Yeah, we'll drink to that as well. Calorie thinks I'm mad. Nobody here in Hockeyville has any idea what I'm jumping up and down and shouting out. Congratulations, Paul. You just enjoy it. There we go. Good job you're not just drinking whiskey, Ben. I don't like whiskey, Robert. I'm a wine guy. You know me. I'm a big Jerry, aren't I? There we go. Near 10,000 subscribers. Bring it on. There we go. Wolf says to Bailey, the QPR fan, Don't worry, just lose tomorrow. Big games tomorrow, Luton and Hull. Look, all you Leeds fans now can enjoy Luton, Hull, and Wigan and Charlton, QPR and Millwall. All of those big games tomorrow. Brentford and Stoke, where you could be champions. There we go. Gallery calling, predicting a massive headache tomorrow. Just enjoy yourselves. There we go. Sam says, do you think Norwich will go straight back up? In theory, they should, shouldn't they? I've said all the time, 5 guys. If they keep 3 of them, they're up. Pukki, Aarons, Buendia, Webber, Farker. If Norwich keep 3 of those 5, they'll probably score 90 points and get promoted. Chris, Ben, you're a legend. Finding your channel is a rare silver lining to 16 years of doom and gloom. Thank you so much. Very, very kind. Ken, Ben, you've been amazing throughout the lockdown. Definitely staying put for the alumni. Thank you, Ken. And Ken, you've tweeted and super chatted loads of times. There we go. Jake says, stuck the song on forum. Excellent. If anyone wants to put the song up on any of the Leeds forums, that would be wonderful. Hey, I've been called worse than a closet Leeds fan. Don't worry about that. Keith says, Leeds are a big side, but at the moment, what a season for Brentford. Yes, I mean, compare the size of clubs of Leeds and Brentford. Brentford are doing amazing things. George, again, congratulations, Leeds. Good club, been great 90% of the season. Decent bunch, of course they are. Look how they're supporting me. There you go. Last time I could watch Leeds at Elland Road, we played Stockport in Division 1. Wow. Stockport were good as well then, weren't they? Now we want to see Ipswich back. Awesome team when I was growing up. If Leeds come back, so can you. Thank you. Let's hope so. We just need a Radrizzani, then an Orta, and then a Bielsa. Can we borrow all 3 of them, please? Keep the faith, West Brom fans. Anything can happen. There we go. West Ham 2 up, says we lock young team. Maybe I'm not getting West Brom. BTB Nation is not happy. I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain. I really do. Lana, the prediction master. I'm reasonably happy tonight. There again, I did predict it. Ha! Well, not reasonably. Ecstatic. Congratulations. Are you Lana or are you Scott? I never know which way round. It's no longer in our own hands. No one can keep us in the championship. There we go, Danny. Absolutely. Paul says, I found odds. We're only 25 to 1 to be top 6. Poor odds, but I'm on it. How much are you on? How much are you in for? There you go. Craig. Oh, dear, Craig. West Ham 2 up against Watford in the first 10 minutes. Should see West Ham safe. He says, sorry, Ben. Look, I've got nothing against West Ham. Just nice to have some big clubs in the championship, isn't it, if I'm losing Leeds? Heretic says, we'll see you in 13 months, Ben. I'll be very happy to see you, but I'll be sad because you'll obviously have been relegated. There you go. Leeds United fans will not leave you, pal. We are many things, but mostly loyal beyond belief. You know, I'll give you that when I see those away ends full on Tuesday nights in London the whole time. They did have Amazon cameras. Interesting. So, yes, I look forward to seeing that. I've got nothing but admiration for the way Leeds have played, says Ridley. Yeah, great side, aren't they? Just, I love teams where, like, every goal kick, it's right, here we go. Attack. It's brilliant. Great to watch. Oh, Sean, Cicero 31 BC. Is that what I was quoting? Many a slip betwixt cup and lip. Wow. Get me, hey. Thank you, Sean. Excellent. Matthew says, explain the hate for parachute payments. It's not the parachute payments themselves I hate. It's the disparity between the parachute payments and the solidarity payments. They should be more even, and it makes an uneven playing field. Jin wanted to say, everyone, my congratulations to all the Leeds fans here. Another emotional Leeds fan. Well done, Jin, and good luck getting back to work, mate. We were chatting the other day, weren't we? Mally, thank you, sir. Posted the song in 2 groups on Facebook. Just go on the YouTube channel, OBElsa. It'll be there. Share it in your Leeds group. Send it to the journalists. Let's get it trending. There we go. Tim, it's in your head. There we go. Lovely stuff. As long as the EFL don't dock us points because of the idiots at Ellen Road, just send something on Facebook. People say they're not going to dock you points. That's a police issue, not an EFL issue if they're there. But look, if they're going to do that, they need to take the title off Liverpool because there was ridiculous stuff going on out there. Charles Still think West Brom and Brentford will be joining Leeds. Oh, playoffs for Brentford then. Mike just opened a bottle of Glenfinched. I've been saving it, saving both. It and myself may not make the morning. Good luck. You enjoy it. You enjoy it. Old gardener guy. Think we need to thank that boy O'Brien. Yes, he ran his socks off and then he was still had enough energy to play that assist through to Emil Smith-Lowe, didn't he? Rich, did I hear Victor singing yesterday? Yes. He's a bit mental, isn't he, Victor? But there we go. I think it's that Latin temperament in all of them, isn't it? Sorry, I'm scrolling again. Scrolly. I don't want to skip over. I want to congratulate all of you Leeds fans. So, Charlie, fantastic day for Leeds. Bielsa, what a legend. Now, hopefully, West Brom can somehow join us in the Premier League. Paul says, spare a fort for West Brom fans. We've been there. Seems a very decent sort. Village. There you go. Mark Dooley says, 15 managers, 5 owners later. Wow, 5 owners. That's insane, isn't it? The beast Lee Chapman. We had Lee Chapman at Ipswich for a while. I was in a town centre, sitting on a bus stop, looking at Eric Cantona. This is 91, 92. Yeah, 91, 92. AJR Gamer, yes, Ben. I was crying. My wife came to see what was and then turned around. I think she's mad, but I don't care. Congratulations, AJR Gamer. Lots of emotional male football supporters here. We need to finalise our biggest signing. Bielsa, does he sign for 1 season and hand over to Poch? Can we tie him down for longer? God, imagine they got Poch. Wow. That's like the young apprentice. Katie's got a different slant on it. There you go. From a Wigan point of view, she's not happy about that. Huddersfield looks safe now, but look, it's in Wigan's hands if they can beat Charlton tomorrow, don't they? Charlton need a win, says Mordy. If we lose tomorrow, then we are down. By the way, we're playing Leeds after Wigan. Yes, last day of the season. Lee Bowyer visits Elland Road. West Brom v Millwall in the playoffs would be interesting. I was at that game, but it was a bit of a weird one because it was so windy, you would not believe. But I saw West Brom already beat Millwall 2-0 this season. No matter how we fare next season, if Bielsa wins at Old Trafford, he'll get a statue. Didn't Simon Grayson win at Old Trafford already? Buster, West Brom is toast. Eddie from Rawley Regis will have to live to 100 to see them back in the Premier League. We heard about this, Eddie from Rawley Regis. Would love West Brom in the playoff final with Forest. Unfinished business. Ooh, interesting. Vodka and Coke. Was it Finchy, sometimes lager, Gareth, lager, sometimes cider, if you like your office quotes. Just having a quiet moment on my own. Almost don't know what to do. It's weird, isn't it? The saying, the journey is almost better than the destination, has some sense, doesn't it? You kind of get there and you're like, oh, what do we do now? But unbelievable stuff. Stephen, promotion, emotion, Charlton, Hunter, Cherry. Yes, cheers to all of those great players from the past. Probably 1,200 appearances between the three of those, isn't there? Jesus. Hopefully QPR can do our job for once and repeat our 7-1 loss away at West Brom with McLaren to keep Brentford down. I remember that indeed. Guys, you see that channel there? That's my missus there, Shaylee Bakes. Go and follow her and her wonderful baking. What a talented woman she is. Russell, thank you. Was going to send me 16 quid for 16 years of her, but I'm such a diamond guy. Should be on the diamond likeness, shouldn't I? Have a bit extra for some more wine. Make sure it's white wine for Leeds covered. I think we've got some coming in the delivery on Sunday. Hasn't sunk in yet. Russell, you're a gent. Thank you, sir. We're out. I'm filling up. Don't worry. Let's keep this stream going as long as possible, hey? Leeds are falling apart again. They're really not, aren't they? At last, my love has come home. Is that another Leeds song? I don't know how to sing that one. There we go. Danny, I feel for West Brom. Last season is still fresh, but this is our season. There we go. Englishman starts the first football league outside British Isles in Argentina with Newell's Old Boys. Now, Newell's legend comes to England to make history. Fate is circular. Very profound, Jake. Excellent. We won't get hammered. Teams will give us time and space. QSR are in already. Leeds will make a big dent. Our mentality is not to survive. No, that isn't the Leeds way, is it? Thanks, Ben, for being with us on the journey. Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. I'll do a video tomorrow morning on how Leeds did it, but I was converted. I've said before, I was converted at Aston Villa, December the 23rd, 2018. Aston Villa 2, Leeds 3. I saw a championship game, the likes of which I've never seen since, and I've loved it ever since. Been a joy to watch. PH Leeds, does Ben think Bielsa will drink tonight? Surely he'll have a little glass of whiskey whilst watching 4 screens of Spanish 3rd division football while scouting for players or something, won't he? Crazy genius. There we go. Prasad, Ben, you've been great all season. Thank you. A $10 super chat. Mrs. is telling me off. Don't do it anymore then. Third $10 super chat in the last 2 weeks, but worth every round. Prasad, you are a gentleman, sir. Thank you so much. But your missus is probably right. Ridley, good song, Ben. Thank you. Go on to my YouTube channel, OBLSA. Share it, retweet it, put it on your Leeds forums. Great stuff. And Nathan says, I've just finished listening to that. Get to listen to it again. Yeah, get involved. Personally, I hope West Brom join us. Bilic seems a thoroughly decent sort. There you go. Wine's taking its toll now. Brentford to lose in the playoffs. Oh, that's mean. Janssen to sit crying on his own. Good song, says Matthew. Thank you. Leeds lads will miss Bielsa so much when he's gone. We all do here. Where are you? Are you Jose or are you Jose? I don't know if that's a Spanish J or a Portuguese J. Don't want to upset you. Bielsa has been Leeds manager for 98 games, and for 96 of them, he's had Leeds United in the top 3. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable standard that he's set. Adrian, 16 years of hurt. Great stream as always. Thank you, sir. Prasad, next time in the UK, I get you a nice CA cab. Oh, Prasad, I will meet you and I will take that wine. Matthew, mate, I feel for you. West Brom fan here, fuming at that performance. Come on. Don't deserve to go up after that performance. Look, the Leeds fans have been there. I'm an Ipswich fan. I've been there. Could still turn. Don't you worry. It could still turn. Katie says West Brom will end up in the playoffs. If West Brom end up in the playoffs, they will struggle. Interesting. Sometimes I do think it's a bit of a myth about third place. I've done research on this. That third place always struggles, but we'll see. I just think even tonight I was looking at it, and West Brom, they're lining up with Dejan Garner, Pereira, and Phillips, and then on the bench they've got Grzycki, Kravinovic, and Robinson. How can they not get through the playoffs with those 6 attacking sort of front line players? Tom, thank you, sir. I think you've super chat before. A £5 one. West Brom are falling apart again. Come on. Let's give Brentford praise rather than have a pop at West Brom. But thank you so much for the super chat. Craig, can't believe it. Leeds promoted to the Premier League, over the moon right now. I just want to say I've been watching my shows after the last few weeks now. Awesome. Keep up. Thank you. And remember, keep subscribed. Next year, we will do the Dearly Departed show, whatever I'm going to call it. Someone think of a better name and send it to me. I'll cover all 3 promoted teams each game week as well. Thomas, Leeds United up. Congratulations, sir. And here, who I think is Bristol City. Love to see Leeds in the Premier League. Form is really important going to the playoffs. 2014, we were brilliant through the season. Lost 6 of 8 and bottled it in the playoffs via QPR. Katie, read the Joey Barton book. There's some really good stuff about that playoff game that you'll really, really enjoy. Well, you won't enjoy it, but it's insightful. I know you came out on the losing end. It's a shame if we can't get a full house against Charlton. There you go, pencil. It is what it is. Hey, Logan, well done. We've effing done it. There we go. You're Lana, not Scott, the predictions master. Lana, wonderful. Paul, Leeds fans will still follow you next season. Ben QSI in, I told you 6 weeks ago. You did. You did, to be fair. I'm not doubting you. I'm not doubting you. Aran, I'm so happy Leeds have done it. Up the Terriers. There we go. Only halfway there. Smash those likes. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button if you're in the chat now. 335 people watching this broadcast right now. Hit the like button there. Michael says, I was right about the better record by Huddersfield about West Brom, wasn't it, when I checked? Yes, I can't argue with that. This is the Championship. I've made a fool of myself plenty of times predicting the Championship. Look, at 70 minutes in that game, I would have predicted West Brom winning, let alone before the game. So there you go. But yes, you were right. Take a drink from the Holy Grail, my lord. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Did I get the quote right? I hope I did. We're doing Office. We're doing Monty Python. We're doing that highfalutin stuff. Dearie me. Russell, did I see your super chat? Yes, I did, sir. Thank you so much. So kind, Russell. You're a gent. Absolutely brilliant. Sorry, I'm scrolling again. I think it does it to me every now and then. Scrolling. Keep your comments coming. This is great fun. George, that's why Mr. Lai should have spent his money for once on a goal scorer. If we paid the 15 million for Gale, we would have gone up easily. Dwight Gale, every 10 Championship games he plays, scores about 7 goals, doesn't he? So I think you're probably right, George. I hate to say, even though probably painful. Jin, good luck with the song. Also, check out Jin's channel. I think he's done a banger song. Am I allowed to reveal that, Jin? Sorry if I overspoke there, but go and subscribe to Jin as well. Logan, I'll be annoyed if the views go down on your videos, Ben. Look, as a YouTuber, you've just got to make hay while the sun is shining, and thank all you guys for your brilliant support. Let me just open the shutters in here. Is that going to go over the top? There we go. Get a bit more light in. Right. Yes, of course you're staying, Logan. Good work, my friend. Rick, all Leeds, aren't we? Congratulations. Match of the day will need extending next season for Bielsa interviews. Won't miss the standard of refereeing in the Championship. Pretty abysmal for a top league. Yeah, I think we're going to get the VAR soon, aren't we? 2 seasons, 3 seasons, not next season, but there we go. Let's be fair to West Brom fans here. The only real losers today were the officials. Paul, EFL revenues are about to drop. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of biased, useless. I won't read that. I hope we thump Derby. Will not tolerate a substandard performance. We might thump them. We will see. Michael, on the hard stuff, Prosecco. Not champagne, but next best thing. He's drinking his wife's Prosecco, Michael. There we go. Dave says, very clever touch from Cowley at the end. Look, I'm sure he'll tell us it was, but if that was the plan all along, to leave Smith Rowe, Kachunga, and Carlin Grant on the bench and still be in the game, then well played, Cowley. And look, when the Cowleys first came to the kind of national attention, it was at the expense of Ipswich, as most things are. Remember, they beat us in the FA Cup. And it was very much like that, kind of, well thought out, but very pragmatic. There we go. Michael says, we now have to buy sensibly and not bankrupt myself. Russell, yes, I got your super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, mate. Brilliant stuff. Did I catch Bamford interview last night with Victor Orta in the background saying we are top of the league? One of the funniest things I've seen. Yes, I have seen it. Brilliant stuff. Elliot, you're in, mate. You're in. Being carried away celebrating Bees getting Premier League. Let's hope Chelsea don't include a clause to say he can't score for Brentford when we're Premier League rivals. He's talking about Ben Rama. There we go. Elliot's getting very excited. There we go. Rick says we knocked Man United out of the cup 1-0. Yes. Was that Simon Grayson? Am I getting that right? I'll be happy to play the under-23s against Charlton and give Bowyer a chance to stay up. There we go. Old friends. How many positions do you reckon Leeds should go and shop on the transfer market? Asks Charlie. I've been saying for a while, I'd stick with Meslier. I'd stick with Ayling. I'd try everything to get Ben White. I think Cooper will get a chance. So I think the centre-half needs to be Ben White. Left back, maybe. I think he loves Dallas so much. Phillips, obviously, is fine. Klitsch, I think, will get a chance. So will Harrison and Costa. They're both fine. Central midfield. Although will Forshaw get a chance? So I think a centre half, a forward, and midfield. If I was a Leeds fan, I would prefer Bielsa spent, I don't know, 60 million on 3 players rather than 60 million on 8 players, especially if one of them's Ben White. That's important. Elliot, you legend. 99p super sticker. Thank you, sir. I'll drink to that. Logan has just subbed to Shaylee. Subscribe to my missus and her baking channel. And if you are in the UK, you can buy from at Shaylee Bakes and buy her wonderful brownies, which can be posted to you. Support my missus. There you go. Do we buy Pontus back? Well, wait and see if Brentford go up first. Hey up, muckers. Now, can't stand that Pereira. Typical South American. On his backside more than on his feet. Go on, Brentford. Yes, he is a bit cantankerous, Pereira, but he's a great player, isn't he? Really, really good player. Paul says, I hope Barnsley stay up. Thoroughly decent lads and fans. And Yorkies. There we go. We're seeing the true songs. Can you get the song as a ringtone, says Sean. I'm sure you can download it and set it as your ringtone. Please, again, on the Bielsa song, anybody who's watching who's a Leeds fan, go and check it on the channel, Bielsa, my tribute to Marcelo and the glorious promotion here. Go and post it to your Leeds forum and retweet it to your friends. What a goal by Rice. Not watching. There we go. Passes Ben and antacid. Hick. There we go. I can cope. Don't worry. Of note, Watford acting like they want to switch places with Leeds. 3-0 down. Wow. I'm in Bedfordshire. Watford is just down the M1. I wouldn't be averse to that. I prefer that than Bournemouth. Tell me about it, hey? It's always the teams like Huddersfield and Barnsley that trip you up. Thankfully, we won't have to suffer the drivel anymore. David says, we have a manager that is a gentleman, and that is what matters. Absolutely. Can we get a winery to sponsor? That would be good, yeah. And always drink responsibly, although I'm not going to be driving anywhere soon in my unemployed status. There we go. Spain, am I pronouncing that right, sir? Forest to win the playoffs. We are up, totally drained after yesterday. Yep, I've been on Forest for months in the playoffs. I think Lamouche will fancy it, but they're not in good form. Yes, I'm getting battered now. Not good on the internet, but there we go. I've been removed from my school job, so but I might be going back, so I shouldn't get too drunk. Graham, Leeds always have pressure each game, unlike a lot of teams, so we deserve this more than out. Sorry, Ben, got to go, mate. Well done, Graham. Congratulations. Adi says, God, I hope Watford go down. There we go. Goodmanson, who's been a great subscriber. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic start to the weekend. I'll go drinking now. Thank you, sir. 50 Danish kroner. I don't know what the is that Danish kroner? I don't know what the what's the word? What's the word? Currency. The currency is there for the Dearly Departed series. Okay, we will go with Dearly Departed if you like it. Condolences to West Brom. Thank you, sir. A 50 kroner, I think it is. Super chat. Graham says it's funny how easy we've made it this year. Someone posted a table after 23 games, and Leeds were basically 8 lost then. I think I know what he means. Scrolling. Sorry, guys. Stick with me. Paul, I honestly fancy Brentford to slip up now, sadly, and I am a betting man. Get on it then. Get on it. Matthew says Norwich, Bournemouth and Villa. I hate to say it, Matthew, but I think you're right. Not that I'm unhappy about Norwich. I've got a great relationship with their fans and Villa as well. Bournemouth, literally never been there, never watched one of their games. I've seen Bournemouth play at Ipswich, but I've never been to their stadium. Howard Wilkinson praising Bielsa on Sky Sports. Well, there you go. Maybe Howard Wilkinson, the last great Leeds manager, praising the current great. I mean, David O'Leary was good, wasn't he? But great. Obviously, Howard Wilkinson. There you go. I used to be ecstatic, Ben. That's blown second place race wide open. What, in terms of views? Yeah, I know what you mean. Michael, up the Whites. Can't believe the 16 years of her. Cape Crusader. There he is with a awesome beard as well. Great stuff there. I wish I could get mine to join up. It just doesn't grow around the size. You've got to fancy Brentford now. I agree. Lev, Ben, how about they was the teams that was for next season's new show? Yeah, I can roll with that. Henry, a super chat there. Great channel, Ben. You do a brilliant job. We are super leads and we're going up. Henry, thank you, sir. I'll drink to that. A £10 super chat. Thank you so much. Just a win and a draw for the Bees and we'll be up. Andrew, the pressure is on. I will be here tomorrow. Nearly promoted. Not so alliterative, but still a pun. Obviously, you know by my name, I like the alliteration. But yes, so we've had a few suggestions there. Dearly promoted. Yeah, quite like that. Leeds only have to do better than the bottom three in the Prem to do well next season. I think we can do that. Remember, the Premier League is weird, though, isn't it? It's like there's 6 teams that are really, really good, and then everyone else is all much of a muchness. But hey, on the dearly departed, dearly promoted, or can't remember what the other one was, we will be covering them again. Leeds players singing Leeds are falling apart again at Ellen Road. Oh, the irony. Love it. Katie, we've now lost 3 points a season. With tremendous. Yeah, the traditional Wigan away win at Leeds. Can you tell me why we have the top manager? I don't know. Because Victor Orta was very kind of persuasive and managed to get him in the building. Best hire he ever did, wasn't it? Tim, glad we're up, but we'll miss the drama of the Championship where bottom can beat top at any stage. Premier League has a top 6, exactly what I was just saying. Yeah, totally agree. Ben, you should try and do a link up with Phil Hay. Oh, God, I'd love to do a link up with Phil Hay. Someone smarten him up to who I am. There we go. How ironic. I'm from Lincoln, but a Leeds fan. It was an ex-Lincoln manager. Yes, it was. Indeed. Danny Cowley, ex-Lincoln manager. There we go. Craig, Ben, who goes up with Leeds? Who wins the playoffs? At the moment, I have Brentford for the automatic and West Brom for the playoffs. I mean, the playoffs is not a lottery, is it? The best team does win, but at the same time, it's a lottery. So let me pass judgment when I know who's in the 4 playoff spots. You would have to say the Brentford are favourites for second place now. You would have to say it right now. Brentford are favourites. Paul, Leeds fans will stay loyal to this channel. I hope they will. Brilliant stuff. Old Leeds, are we? Derby, I hope you're enjoying hosting the first promoted team Sunday and maybe the champions. Oh, sweet poetic irony. Remember your very premature celebrations at Leeds last year. Yes. And I was at the playoff final last year as well. I was at all the playoff games. I've seen a lot of Albion fans questioning Bilic, and quite frankly, he does have questions to answer. Look, I'm going to keep a wide berth on Bilic at the moment. I do think that Brentford is just an outlier. It's just he's got someone on absolutely rampant form going against him. West Brom and Leeds would have both been up weeks ago if Brentford hadn't been on ridiculous form. So, Grealish of South American descent. What would Jack Grealish's South American name be? Someone let me know in the comments. Lana, it's the system that's important, not the actual player. Fair point, yeah. Bielsa's players take half a season to get up to pace. That's why it's so key that they get Ben White done. And I think Mesler's done already, isn't he? But Smith Rowe doing bits, big bits. There we go. Paul, $250, Ben, but don't tell her indoors. You haven't, have you, Paul? That would be insane. Chris, if you do, Ben, will you do a Frank song? Maybe. Could do a Ben Rama song. What's Ben Rama rhyme with? Ben Rama, drama, karma, llama, trauma. I'll do Ben Rama song instead. Rich, happy Leeds fan. I already support you. Oh, Rich, thank you so much. So kind. You can support on Patreon like Rich has. We're trying to build everything up and give Patreon guys some extra content. It's tricky for me at the moment because there's not too much money coming in and I've been made redundant from my job. But Rich, that's so kind. £9.99. Rich, thank you so much, sir. I will drink to that, brother. Brilliant stuff. Alex, what's her baking channel called? You may have mentioned it. At Shaylee Bakes, SHALI Bakes. Go and follow. I like this, Ben. Nice one. Dearly departed from rags to riches. Nice one, Craig. Everyone's behind this show for next year. Brilliant stuff. Wolf, I went to Bournemouth on a company long weekend. It was great. Do you know, I've played a theatre in Bournemouth. I supported Mark Kermode, the film critics band. I can't even remember what they're called. It's got like a skiffle band, and I supported them on my piano. But there you go. Have I got my wine? I've always got my wine. There we go. Podcast title, Big Eds. Okay, is that from Cluffy? Dearly Departed is a good name. There we go. I'm so sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. Moise? I love your channel. What are your thoughts on Arsenal? Do you think they will be in the Championship soon? No. Arsenal are obviously a gargantuanly huge club. No, they're never going to be in the Championship. Poch deal is done. He does what Bielsa tells him. Big Melly, Joe. Yes, I did have a DM exchange with Joe today. We're going to be, we'll do something. I can't wait. Those guys are going to be high as kites, aren't they? Ben, you need to get in the Peacock. You'll go home cut. What does that mean, Peter? Oh, the Peacock. Is that a pub? Okay. Hey, I'll come. As long as you're buying. There we go. Matthew, Ben, could Reading be in trouble next season? Yes, they could. Their owners have done some strange business. But yes, you know what you're talking about, Matthew. And you're right. QSI are in 2 months ago. Laugh out loud. Pochettino, why wouldn't Leeds keep Bielsa? I think the guys in the chat are talking about Pochettino after Bielsa has gone. Frank rhymes with bank and tank, yank, shank. Yes, indeed. Charmer, me? Never. The school teacher has done it for Leeds. Is that Danny Cowley? Absolutely. Because Grealish keeps falling over, Ben. Come on, Ben. South American, R.E.P.R. No, I got it, Tim. I just wanted to know what his South American name would be. It's the subs recently, and even today, talking about Bilic, George, putting Phillips, who hasn't performed since December, back inside. I can't disagree with you, George. I don't want to be negative about Bilic because I like him, but there we go. James Milner packing his bags in Liverpool. That will cost you, but what a signing that would be. There we go. Fernando Llorente to Leeds. Incredible. David, well, what an incredible start to the weekend. It would have been great to do it at Derby, but I don't care. Leeds are back in the Premier League. I think Brentford will now get second. So do many people. Peter Bosch, thank you, Sarah. I will drink to you. I'll drink to Leeds. Guys, I've got a video all scripted and all ready to go for when Leeds were promoted. I'll film it tomorrow morning and get it up. I don't think it would do me to film it now because I'm getting gradually drunk on all your super chats. So, yes, I think we all agree with that. Paul Poch lined up after Bielsa. To be fair, it could be worse. I've had to go through the Albion of the 90s. I saw the Albion of the 90s many, many times, George. Richard Sneakers, he was a great player, wasn't he? Colm, yes, the Dodge brothers, thank you. There is footage on my Facebook of Mark Kermode introducing me onto stage, which is great. Am I planning anything special? I think I might try and do a watch along on the last day. Let's have a look. If there's nothing to play for, I won't, and we'll just cover a game as per usual. But I'm sure the relegation will have something to play for, and we might do a Jeff Stelling type soccer show. Fernando in Argentina. Hello, sir. Go loco, Bielsa. How about Bloom's Old Boys? I like that as well. Congratulations to Leeds. God, this is great, isn't it? People being nice. Football fans are always so banterous about each other and being horrible, but lots of congratulations to you, Leeds guys. I think everyone knows they deserve it over 2 years, don't they? Katie, this is only Wigan's 7th ever season in the Championship. We've been in the Championship. Never been in the Championship more than 2 seasons in a row. Amazing. Looks like they're going to do it. Ipswich have just come off 17 straight seasons in the Championship. Wow. Craig, marching on together. New Leeds fans, subscribe to your channel. Craig, thank you, sir. Very, very kind. Again, to you Leeds fans, go and share the OBLSA song at Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. Go and retweet and share. Exactly. Peacock is the pub at the away end. There we go. The away end at Leeds. Oh, is it on the road as you go up into Leeds loads of times? But yeah, there we go. Scrolling. Full credit to Leeds, says Laura Royal, a Reading fan. Bielsa's style will sit and thrive in the Premier League once fans are allowed back in. See Ellen Road being seriously intimidating. And again, all you Leeds fans, I'm gonna need some friends to get me tickets. I can buy a membership at Leeds, but I'm still not guaranteed a ticket. Are we? Josh, you are so sexy, you long-haired man. Thank you, Josh. I'm sure you're beautiful too. Ben, Gary Monk must be sacked. So many good players. I can't read that because I get demonetized. Also, FFP problems incoming. Yes, I feel it. Shaylee, that's my missus downstairs asking me if I'm drunk. And if you haven't subscribed to her YouTube channel and her Twitter, go and do it and go and buy some brownie. She's amazing, of course. How much money is this worth to Leeds? God, well, £100 million TV money. But imagine the commercial revenues. This is a big, big club, isn't it? You're a handsome lad, Ben, but can you keep the table up for a bit? Let's do it. Go on. There it is, Jake. Leeds promoted there. It's not completely up to date. I took that screenshot after Smith Rowe scored because I'm a nerd and I prepare. But there you go. There you go. Not feeling very handsome at the moment. Getting gradually more wonky-eyed, but there we go. The goal Huddersfield scored that confirmed us promoted was scored at 1919. Leeds was formed in 1919. Mark, unbelievable stat. Love it. Fernando, championship for Leeds. Good luck. Wonderful. You know when Derby get their possible penalty? No one knows. Hey. O'Canagan, BC wine as good as any in the world. I'll bring you some. Rioja, please. Yeah. Oh, please, Paul. If all these promises come true, I'm going to get a lot of wine here. Michael, watch Leeds from 67. Seen it all. You're a very lucky man if you watch that Revy team. There you go. George is going to talk to me about Richard Sneakers. Richard Sneakers is a legend. Now lives in the area and is on the Albert. I didn't know that. I saw Richard Sneakers score a goal at Portman Road. And look, if you think my hair is good, Richard Sneakers, look him up. Unbelievable scenes. Peter, hey Ben, after the Barnsley game, I put your channel on. My grandson asked if I was. Oh, bless him. Bless your grandson, Peter. Cheers to him. Brilliant stuff. Logan, you should do a watch along of Gillette Soccer Special. There we go. Hopefully I can get. I've got a couple of iPads here. Get a couple of feeds going on. Well done, Danny Cowley, keeping Terriers up. Says Mike. Good luck next year. That parachute payments will be a help. Of course it will. Oh, hip to the game has got it. Grillinho. Of course he is. Jack Grillinho. Jacques with a Q. Grillinho. Mike, all the best leads in the Prem. Brilliant stuff. Blue Blood. Cardiff fan in here. Who's he want in the playoffs? West Brom have blown their chance of going up. Brentford at 99% there. There we go. 80. It took us 2 seasons to reach the Prem after League One and then the playoffs after coming down. We became a bit of a yo-yo team. Well, keep Paul Cook, get some new owners, and you are looking good. Craig, loving tonight. I'm loving all the abuse of Cardiff fans. Wow. I didn't know there was that needle. There we go. Andrew. Oh, dear. Right, we'll keep going. Don't worry. £5. Thank you, sir. It's been a long wait to get back. Congratulations. They bloomed and gone. Title for exit. Can everybody email these to me? Because I've got to watch this show back. There we go. Sexy table. Mike, do I base myself on Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen? I don't know about that. Isn't he a bit cringy? I don't want to base myself on him. I try and base myself on like Michael Hutchins or Russell Brand or something like that. But there we go. Whatever you see. Cape Crusader, Leeds have waited 16 years, but Brentford have been waiting longer. Yes, they have. Where is my wine? I promise it's here. And as you can see, we're doing okay. Do you want me to pour some more? Can you hear that through the mic? My lovely mic I've been using. Phil, win, lose or draw tomorrow. Battle between Bees and West Brom will go to the last day. That seems pretty much guaranteed. Laura Royal, see another twist for Brentford's final 2 games. Stoke could easily. Yes, I know what you mean about Stoke, given that they've got ex-Prem players like Huddersfield have too. Got to say hi to my son Kieran in Australia and to my beautiful daughter in England, Villa fan. Sean says hi to both Kieran and I don't know his daughter's names, but I'm sure his daughter knows her name. If Millwall get promoted, would be bigger than Huddersfield or Blackpool being promoted. Yeah, I probably would, wouldn't it? I suppose with Huddersfield's history, some argument. Blackpool, that is a small club, isn't it? And Millwall have been up there before, haven't they? In old Division 1 days, Teddy Sheringham and Tony Cascarino. Wonder what will happen to Kiko now. Can we just get a shot of him, please? Yes. I think that 35 grand a week is probably coming off the wage bill fairly soon, isn't it? David says, Leeds have been superb in the last 14 games, have not buckled, unlike West Brom. See you in the Premier League, Ben. You called it right. There we go. And yes, I will be doing the predictions review. And I could probably sit quite smugly about some of those. There we go. Leeds top 12 next season. There we go. Bielsa, greatest coach ever. Certainly one of my favourites as well. Obviously, George Burley has to be up there, but there we go. Enzio, my son is 12 now and has never seen Leeds in the top league. So pleased for him. To all Leeds supporters and all the club, cheers for the content. Cheers, Enzio. Great subscriber. You've been on loads, haven't you? So GDBR, thank you for my coverage. Thank you, sir. Look forward to the alumni suit. Keep subscribed and please go and share my Leeds song. Let's get that moving amongst the Leeds bods. Indeed. Thunderbolt Lorimer, let's go and get the title. Come on, Leeds. Thanks, Ben, for being part of this journey. It's been great. I've loved it. Like I say, I saw Bielsa's Leeds play against Ipswich and they didn't have Ruth or Hernandez playing, so I didn't quite get it. Didn't play that well, to be honest, but 1-2-0. Ipswich was terrible under Paul Hurst. But from that game against Aston Villa, I've loved watching Bielsa's Leeds, so I've enjoyed the journey as much as you have. George, wish all our players had the same passion as Austin. Did you see him at the end? Yeah, you know what you get from Austin, don't you? Absolutely. Keep scrolling. Sorry, I'm scrolling, guys. I'm scrolling. Stick with me. Steve, I think Steve's in New Zealand, many miles away. With Leeds now being promoted and Huddersfield winning, it's going to the last game to see who goes down. Join me tomorrow. Luton versus Hull. What a game that's going to be. And Wigan versus Charlton. You can see I'm getting quite hammered now. Oh, Matt, you're preaching to the choir now, aren't you? How good was David Bowie? Matt, DM me on Twitter. I'll talk to you about David Bowie all day. I have played keyboards in Absolute Bowie, a David Bowie tribute band. I've studied the guy. I've got all his albums. He was the master. Yes, he was the best. Eli, do you reckon 4 points could be good enough to stay up? Absolutely. Remember, direction of travel at the bottom. 1.5 points per game will do you, won't it? But Forest are probably a bad matchup for Barnsley, aren't they, given what we saw at Leeds? Plucky, could Leeds finish in the top 10 next season? I can't see them being down the bottom. Depends on the recruitment. Honestly, I thought with their pattern of play, Norwich would be okay. They were such a good side in the Championship, but without the right reinforcements coming in, it didn't work, did it? So, yes. Lana, my dad took me to Leeds. First game. No way you were there. No way. 1962. Wow. Lana, do I follow you on Twitter? That's exceptional. I did an interview with David Diamond on Jack Charlton, and that game is legendary, and that was your first game. So for all of you that don't know about this, in 1962, Don Revie basically ripped everything up, played Gary Sprake in goal, kept Jack Charlton in, but then played, I can't remember the name of the left back as well, Norman Hunter, and was it Paul Rainey as well? Wow. You were at that game. Unbelievable, Lana. Love it. Sir, GDBR. Love you, Ben. Love you too for that super chat. And we will drink to that and we'll drink to Leeds all night long. There we go. We may have to sign Ben Wine. There we go. There we go. Malcolm is here. Ben, Beast fan here. Not sure if I can take the stress. Managerially naive from Bilic tonight. Went too gung-ho. Was telling his players to be calm and lost it himself. All good points, Malcolm. All good points. Are you nervous about tomorrow, mate? I bet you are. Ironic, Huddersfield doing Leeds a favour, isn't it? The season after next, Leeds to do a Liverpool, win the Premier League. Optimistic, Tim. Optimistic. Huddersfield staying up. Yes, you are, Inner Soul Music. 10,000 subscribers tonight. I'm not sure we can move the needle that much. Deary me, I'm struggling here. Too much wine now. Oh, wow. 9,930 subscribers there. Unbelievable. 500 views already on the Bielsa vid. Go and share the Bielsa vid It seems to be doing, pretty well. Go and give it a share at Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. Go and retweet the Bielsa vid. Claire Rooney. Is she still a Rooney or is she married? We'll give her a shout out either way. There we go. Stoker a mess with so many Premier League players on big wages out on loan and in the reserve. O'Neill has a big job on his hands. Yes, he looks like the sort of guy who can sort it out. Am I a Liverpool fan? Absolutely not. No, Ipswich all day. All Leeds TV in on the Twitter. Hello, is that Joe? Possibly. I'm drunk on the fumes of all your Leeds super chat. Hip to the game. Ben. Wow, that's the comment of the day, isn't it? Well done, Hip. Ben Rama rhymes with Hatem Ben Arfa. Hopefully he's not as inconsistent as Hatem Ben Arfa was awesome when he wanted to be, wasn't he? Good comparison, that. Awesome channel, says Jason. Thank you. Mike, really informative channel. You know our stuff. I love my football. I love my football too. Watford in trouble. Are they going to be on my channel next year? George, see you tomorrow. George, follow me on Twitter. DM me if you're struggling, honestly. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Started watching with your Ipswich report. Sat in your car. Come a long way. Thank you, Mr. Leeds. Very, very kind. Richard, 3 a.m. in Thailand. Can't sleep. I bet you can't. I bet you are overjoyed. I'll drink to that out in Thailand, Richard. Brilliant stuff. Oliver, will Ben Rama, Watkins and Buemo stay at Brentford if we don't go up? No, but two of them will. But Ben Rama is... I think Ben Rama's gone even if you get promoted. He's just so good. I remember when Blackpool were a big club. Wow, Wolf. Jimmy Armfield, we're talking there, aren't we? Favourite Bowie film? There's only one, isn't there? Favourite Bowie album, Matthew. Hunky Dory as a piano player, but Ziggy Stardust all round is incredible. Aladdin Sane as well. Beautiful. Who'll win the playoffs if West Brom are in it? Would you fancy going up against Sabri Lamouchi in the playoffs? You probably wouldn't it. The man who fell to earth. There we go. We're on the Bowie chat here. 3-1 West Ham, they're up. Followed by Merry Christmas. Oh, good knowledge, Wolf Gretz. There we go. Adam. Oh, my God, evening. I'm super excited about tonight. I am super hyped. Of course you are. There we go. Richard. Ben, I was born on the famous day. Wow. That incredible game. That incredible day that I've only learned about recently that shaped Leeds history. And the great thing about that game is the amount of games then that Hunter, obviously Terry Cooper comes and plays left back in the end, but Sprake, Hunter, Charlton, Rainey, Cooper in the end. Wow. Imagine that. It's almost the, can I name all the Manchester United class of 92? Scholes, Beckham, but Neville, Giggs, ridiculous. Dali, always a great show, Ben. Thanks for keeping the faith. Saw Bowie 11 times. An amazing, incredible multi. Yeah, what a guy, hey. Let's drink to David Bowie. Miss him every day. Do you know, I had a while when I'd put my Spotify on in the car and a Bowie song would come on, I'd skip it because I was too sad. But I've been able to listen since. So Adam says, have you seen Ellen Road? No, I haven't. I haven't been on Twitter. I've been on here the whole night. Eli, great subscriber, Eli. I almost hope Barnsley stay up so Eli stays with the channel. I think we will win Sunday. We never go down without a fight. We always take it to the last day. The worry now for Barnsley is everyone's so high on Struber, aren't they? Don't get ahead of yourselves, Leeds fans. Top 10, the Premier League is ruthless. Yes, it is. Defensive areas get punished, believe me. Hope you do a Sheffield United, not a Villa. Stroke Norwich. Yeah, absolutely. Hair looks fresh today, Benny. I didn't wash it today either. There we go. Slow, steady sieves. Finish mid-table and then win it the year after. Confident. There we go. David, you deserve 10,000 subscribers. Best football chat. Thank you so much, David. Very, very kind. Jake. Now can we look forward to Bamford versus Van Dijk? Look, I love Bamford. I really do. I think he's a great player and I stand up for him. But you know there's a new striker coming in there, don't you? You do. Jimmy, you can't base yourself on brand. He's a dirty West Ham fan. You've got a soft spot for Lions. Okay, fair enough, Jimmy. I'll drink to that. Millwall don't have any long-haired fans. There you go. Can I say, whenever I go to Millwall, I get stopped about 20 times. They are the nicest bunch you'll ever meet in the Kitchener stand. Maybe not in the Dockers stand on the other side, but maybe I wouldn't get recognised there. But Paul, can't wait to watch now. All the pressure on others. Sit back and enjoy it, Paul. Enjoy it. Oliver, I think I've already answered that one, Oliver, haven't they? I think Ben Rama's gone. There we go. Ben Rama. Magna Carta, says Lev, maybe. Malcolm, congratulations, sir. He says, thanks to the entertainment from me. Thanks to the entertainment from Brentford. Where I've been working, sadly, I don't have the job anymore, in Hillingdon, I've been able to get to Brentford for Tuesday night games over and again. So thank you to Brentford for the entertainment. Thank you to Mr. Ben Rama, who's been a joy to watch as well. Mike, he's still here. An hour and 40 minutes in. Mike is a great subscriber. Brilliant. We only need a point to be champions. Is that correct? Let's have a look. I think it's correct, isn't it? Brentford maximum upsize 87. Yes, Leeds a point to be champions. There we go. I'm sure Mr. Bielsa will want that. Labyrinth. That was the one I was referring to. There we go. Scrolling. Sorry, guys. Scrolling. I'm moving. Don't worry. Keep here on the chat. Premier League, yes, says Richard. Brilliant. When will Man United get top 4? I don't know. I'm a championship channel. Mr. Pepe, we are going up. Congratulations. Oliver, don't know what I'll do if Brentford go up and play Arsenal, who are my Premier League team. Maybe you want a draw. Difficult when you've got 2 teams. Are all Leeds TV going live tonight? I think they've already been live, haven't they? They were on here earlier, bless them. I think Joe was here. Jake, you're knackered. I'm not surprised. The Prestige, The Hunger. Are we still talking Bowie films? Mr. Pepe, I wasn't even alive last time Leeds were in the Prem, and I'm only 15. What a time to be alive. Congratulations, Mr. Pepe. Slow and steady, Chief. To be fair, you're the best YouTuber. You know your stuff, and I've enjoyed the journey with you. Steve, you too, mate. It's been brilliant. Let's just hope I don't get too battered on here saying goodbye to all you guys. Surely Leeds Championship this week. Yeah. There we go. Gillespie. Don't know what that means. Big Jack, Norman and Trevor are all smiling down on us. Yes, I might watch that Don Revy documentary. Again, brilliant stuff. Joe's doing an all-nighter and he's streaming. Go on, Joe. There we go. 34 million for Haaland. Then I think it'll be an amazing. Look. Spend the 34 million on Ben White. Jesus, do it. Keith Gillespie. Thank you, NSL. Yes, of course. Michael, have you done 2 super chats in one stream? Thank you, sir. I'm still going. Thank you, Michael. Keith, he's still up at 6 a.m. No way. Just got up to hear the fabulous. Oh, you've just woken up. Fine. Leeds fans since our loss to Sunderland in 73. Wow. Saw them July 2019 for the first time ever in Sydney when the journey started. Brilliant, Keith. Congratulations in Sydney. Blue Blood is here. Who do I think will win the playoffs? So at the moment, well, as of right now, assuming Brentford get a draw tomorrow, it could be West Brom and Cardiff and Fulham and Forest. Oh, my God. How hard is that to call? Really, really difficult to call. You probably know more about it than me, being a Cardiff fan. The most important signing Revy made in the 2nd division was Bobby Collins. Absolutely. Scottish player, wasn't he? I've heard a bit about him. There we go. 34 million for Haaland, you wish, yeah. Maybe a bit more than that. Revy also bought in replica shirt sales. Yeah, and what do you call them? The jackets that they wore when they came out in as well, yeah. I think to call Revy a genius is absolutely fine. I agree with that. We finished third. Oh, Paul, why have you brought that up? We finished 13th this time 2 years ago. The reason that irks me, Paul, is that you know who was 12th? My beloved Ipswich was 12th. And who was 14th was Norwich. Oh, my God. Wow. By the way, can I do the Golden Brown piano riff for 30 seconds? I don't have a piano on me, but ba-dunk, 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 ba-dunk. DM me, Malcolm, and I'll send it to you. Yes, of course, I will do it for you. Bielsa is God. Pablo is Jesus. 10 beers down. I'll drink to that, J-Dog. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Hope Barnsley stay up, play good footy. Unfortunately, it's Brentford in the last game. Russell, am I drunk yet? You lad Leeds fans must be getting there. Yes. Absolutely. It's not good. I'm going to be in trouble off Shaley later. You'll stand up for me, won't you? Thunderbolt, we all miss Bowie. What a guy. What a hero. Hey, so sad. My slight worry for my Leeds team in the Premier League, if we play like Keegan's Newcastle, there you go. Eli, am I the only Barnsley? We've got a few, Eli, but you're the most consistent and most, I don't want to be mean, the most well-read. So, yes. Yeah, and agreed. It's all gone David Bowie on here, hasn't he? Brilliant. Scrolling, guys. We'll keep going. Liverpool will not win the league next season. The Watford game destroyed their confidence. I wouldn't know. Luke. Hello, mate. Brilliant. You've been a great subscriber as well. I'm going to miss your videos. So, Luke, the plan is that we do Dearly Departed or whatever it's called. Every game week, I'll do the 3 promoted teams. Therefore, I will cover Leeds. As you can hear, I've had quite a lot of wine. Bielsa made an appearance, photos with kids and elbows everywhere, looking happy tonight. Brilliant. What a guy, hey? Ben, no, $250 my bet on us being in top 6. Wow. Will contribute to this chat. No, I wasn't saying that, Paul. Just keep commenting. Keep your insight coming in. Brilliant. And do buy me a beer when you're allowed. Where we Brentford need to strengthen to stay in the Premier League if they go at what positions? Oh, my God. Raya will get a go. Henry will get a go. Janssen will get a go. Pinnock will get a go. Dalsgaard. Norgard will get a go. De Silva and Jensen, maybe central midfield. Ben Rama will be sold, so off the front. And Watkinson and Buemo will get a go. So probably front, left, central midfield and right back, I would have thought. But they all deserve a chance, don't they? QSI equals Haaland, $34 million for them as pocket change. Have you seen the PSG squad? Yes, scary business. Last time Leeds were in the Premier League. What a time to be alive. I've never seen them play in the top flight. Enjoy it, hey? Enjoy it, man. Sean, good job. Pubs are closed. Surrounded by Liverpool and Man United fans here in Sligo. There we go. Shaylee, can you bring up another bottle for Ben, please? Shaylee, you listening, sweetheart? I don't think there's another bottle in the house. Dear me. Milner is coming home. Is that happening? What a time to be alive. Wolf, the docker stand is okay, especially on the halfway line. Other than the block nearest the away end, may not be quite right there, strictly between ourselves yet. Sorry, I've read it out now. The Kitchener stand's a really good view, though. I love going to Millwall. I don't know what people's problem is. They don't get it. They haven't been. They're talking rubbish, aren't they? Go to Millwall. Lovely people. Bocker, it's been a joy to Bocker. Thank you so much. Let's drink to that. Keep up the great work. Have an apple. Have an apple or cheese with that wine. Hopefully, Shaylee has done some baking today and I can just eat that because I'm going to bloody need it, aren't I? Bet Brentford fans never thought they'd be on the brink of going up after the lockdown. No, it's been quite the run, hasn't it? Wayne says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. We're talking Bowie again, aren't we? Big shout out to King Kenny for telling Rads to buy. Yeah, I heard that story. I'd like to read up more on that. That sounds very interesting. Bamford to score a hat-trick. Yes, indeed. Yes, we've avoided the mighty Wickham. Hey, don't knock the mighty Wickham. Do you realise in the Championship next season now, we'll probably get McCarthy back. We've got Warnock, we've got Ainsworth, and we've got Paul Warne. I think there's going to be some direct football in the Championship next season. I hope we don't send Lee Bowyer down. Have I ever watched the 4-year plan? Yes. Unbelievable documentary. Incredible and great stuff. I love Warnock. You know I love Warnock. So great stuff on him. Maybe I'll rewatch to get over the pain. Yeah, I need to rewatch that as well, don't I? Ben, do you think that Brentford now have their destiny in their own hands? Yes, I do, Bert. I really, really do. Will they bottle it? It's possible. It's absolutely possible. Stoke and then Barnsley now looks hard when the pressure's on you, doesn't it? So we will see. What's it all about? Matthew, go and watch the 4-year plan. It's about Flavio Briatore and what's the metal magnate? Lakshmi Mittal and the QPR journey with Neil Warnock. Anywhere where there's Warnock, I'll watch. There we go. Some rhymes. Ben Rama, his dad a farmer, works with llamas. Okay, not bad, Richard. Keep drinking, though. Keep drinking. It's not whether it's pocket change, not about the fact that Dortmund is one of the biggest clubs in Europe and it'd be daft to leave for Leeds. Yeah, I think they want this Haaland thing to come. It's behind the South Stand, the Peacock. Yes, I have been many, many times. Nothing was more irksome than selling Marcus Stewart to Ipswich. Yes, but as an Ipswich fan, selling the best striker in the league. Do you realise Marcus Stewart is my favourite player of all time in a soul? And I had the great honour of interviewing him on my channel. Check it out. What a player he was. Jesus Christ. Never mind all these players at the moment. Marcus Stewart, there you go. Oh dear. That's my missus. You can get out of trouble by making me a tea. Bless her. I've been up here 2 hours. There we go. Any other music heroes of mine? Oh, Christ. Beethoven, Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, Dave Greenfield of the Stranglers, the keyboard player. Crikey, so many. Vince Clarke of Depeche Mode, Erasure and Yazoo. Too many to name, Matthew. Too many to name. What about The Hunger? David and Susan Sarandon. I should watch that, Leon. I really should. Is Beyonce fuck me? Excuse me, I swore. I'm not going to get demonetized now, am I? Please, I didn't swear. I was going to say, F me, I'm drunk. Is Bielsa the man who saw the Water song? Oh, no, not me. I never lost control. Jay, don't stir it. Stop it. I'm going to be in trouble anyway. Never seen it. Yes. Does Shaylee realise you're not capable of dog walking duties? I am. I really, really am. They're back, by the way. No wine left. Deary me. Bless her. Look, I'm not in trouble because she's put the kissy face. Bless her. What a woman. Hey. When we go down, Eli, do you think the current squad will be strong enough to get autoed? Yes. If you keep Struber, big style, yes. I've watched League One all year. It is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish, yeah, with Struber. Congratulations to Leeds. It's a shame we can't extend our winning streak against them. There we go. Ian, singing the song. Yeah, please retweet. Bielsa at Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. There we go. Don't know about Bowie. I reckon it might be ground control Shaylee to Major Ben in a minute. Yeah, we'll get off when we hit 2 by. Senio, are you back? Are you being nice to everybody now? Goodbye, Watford, man. Yes, indeed. Jason, Leeds to win the title of Derby. You could not make this up. Looks like it's going to happen. I'm scrolling, guys. I'm scrolling. Dogs need walking. Dogs were barking. Who's that? Gogol Bordello. There you go. It's a great documentary about the owners. Yes, I've seen it. I just mentioned when they come in. Yeah, everyone watched the 4-year plan. You're a Colin fan then, Ben? Absolutely. What a guy, hey? Absolutely. Matt Holland was better. Better than who? Than Marcus Stewart. Yeah, Matt Holland was a great player, but come on. Marcus Stewart, what a guy. 16 years, like a dragon. We've had our ups and downs, says Bert. Expecting to wake up tomorrow and it's still Friday. There you go. You've made it. Harry, thank you, sir. 79p super chat. Oliver, are you still here, buddy? I still can't believe it. So relieved. League One would have been a disaster. We seem to play better. Come on. The great Huddersfield, Herbert Chapman's Huddersfield can't be in League One, can they? No. Current championship teams to watch next season. God. Norwich, Derby, Coventry. There you go. That's 3 off the top of my head. Best future guest on your show. What? Oh, my God. 5 minutes with Warnock. I'd just love to pick his brain. What a guy, hey. Wilkinson would be brilliant. Dower, but yeah, come on. Wilkinson knows his football. Eli, only 15, but love a bit of Queen. There you go. Can we get any of the front three of Brentford? Would love any of them. Would they fit in? Could they play 4-1-4-1? That's the only thing, J-Dog. Yes, God, if you can get Ben Rama, get him. Jesus. But Costa and Harrison, they'll be fine. Don't worry about your world. Yeah, well, Ben, you're a yeah, I am, Oliver. There we go. Ben, demonetization is coming, you pleb. Yes, I dropped an F-bomb. I'm sorry. I'll never swear again. Hopefully none of the kids who went to my school are watching it. Deary me. Are Leeds up, or am I just dreaming? I want the same experience for Bristol City. Hey, I think it could come for Bristol City. Don't you worry. They're a club on the up. But do I like craftwork? Yes. Love craftwork. Absolutely brilliant. Ben is bringing the bacon. He doesn't need he doesn't need to make the tea. There we go. How about one drunk? I can't read now. Jesus, this is awful. And drunken round of marching on together. We're gonna see you win. Paul, you met him. No, you didn't. Wow. Did you touch him? Did some of his genius rub off on you? Mike says, I have an admission to make. I have the dubious honour of being the first person ejected out of the South Stand. Outstanding. What did you do, Mike? Not good. I second Jake's motion. What did he say? I'm past it. What about Stuart Adamson? Big Country, my musical hero. I played a tour with a gentleman called Mike Marlin, and we supported Big Country, and I watched them every night, and I have met Mr. Adamson. Huge Queen fan, seen Brian May around 7 times, been to the studios in Montreux. Wow. Yeah, I never got to see Queen. Not quite the right age. I just see Queen and Paul Rodgers. There we go. Finally here celebrating. There's only one Benjamin Bloom. We'll drink to that. Deary me. Kevin Beattie. Don't. Ridiculous. What a player. Ben, you do analysis better than Sky Sport. Thank you very much. Have I seen Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely. Absolutely loved it. All Leeds going on at 9:35. Where are we? 9:30 now. Go and watch them. There we go. Thanks, Huddersfield. You gave us Trevor Cherry and now this. There we go. Who do I watch? Go and watch them in a minute. Glasses won't even help you read the comment now, says Shaylee. I'm in so much trouble. No good. No, you weren't. Dave was at Nebworth, the last gig. Wow. Incredible in Hertfordshire. There you go. Marching on together. We're gonna see you win. Ben, watching one of your match experiences, Charlton v Sunderland. When Charlton scored at the end, you went, holy, was I swearing again? Deary me. Go on, Ben. The Ben who sold the world. Love Mercury. Saw him at Elland Road. Wow. Love Mozart too. Yeah, what a guy, hey. Mozart, a lot cheekier than Beethoven. There we go. Everyone's laughing at me now. Deary me. Maybe we should stop the stream. Your channel, Pazuriel, I can't spell it. A bright spark of light in the darkness. 16 years. Hello in Norway. Pazuriel. There we go. Wow. Met Alice Cooper in a random tiny book. Wow. Lovely down-to-earth bloke. Awesome. You should really get a football TV show better than that. Thank you very much. Very, very kind. And give me a slap around the face and tell me, so it's happened. It's happened. There you go. If fixtures go up next season, will I cut my hair? I think about it. No. Bowie loved Leeds. No, he did. Did he? Where's Bowie? I thought Bowie's from London. 15 points. Who gives an F with Super Leeds? We're finally up. Yes, you are. I saw Big Country, my own old local pub in Croxley Green. Brilliant stuff. Queen at Nebworth as well. I'm on the inside. Oh, send me a picture of that in the soul. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. Right, go and watch all Leeds TV. There we go. Do you remember Live 88? No, it was only 3. Don't remember it. Can Ben's missus bring another glass of wine? She'll probably come up if you keep mentioning her and get me off here. There we go. Great channel. Such a down-to-earth interaction. Thank you, Thomas. Very, very kind. Ben, you've been great all season. That's Leeds. No, thank you. Thank you. There we go. Next team to pull a Leeds and go up, well, domination without parachute payments. God, who's going to be strong without parachute payments? Bristol City, if they get the right manager. There we go. So now we know you're a dirty Leeds, Sandra. No. Let me point at the scarf one more time. There we go. Nice one. Bowie's dad was from Tadcaster. Davy Jones. There we go. Absolutely. OMD still rock. Yeah, I've seen them as well. Outstanding. There we go. Right, guys, I'm going to leave the stream now. We're coming up for 2 hours. I'm completely hammered. So thank you all. Amazing amount of super chats. Go and watch Joe and the guys on All Leeds TV. Thank you so much to everybody. It's been emotional. Congratulations to all the Leeds fans. You can hear by my slurred speech that I'm absolutely, completely baked and battered. Dear me, terrible. There we go. I can still operate the computer. It was Huddersfield 2, Leeds 1. Leeds promoted to the Premier League. Can't even speak. Dear me. Join me tomorrow for Brentford versus Stoke. Can Brentford do it? Over and out.